If you're watching this video and you don't have a lot of time, please just read the summary. That's actually the beauty of Coconote. You can let Coco summarize, take notes, and generally help you learn something in less time. With that said, if you want to watch this entire video, the choice is absolutely yours. I'm happy to give you an introduction to Coconote. I am one of the creators, and I'm going to be walking you through how to use Coconote on your iPhone, iPad, Android, or desktop. Right now, Coconote is available for iPhone and iPad, but we also have a web app, which you can use, of course, on your Android, on your desktop, on your PC, on your Mac, whatever you'd like. So I'm going to be walking you through this. I'm going to switch back and forth in my screens. So over here, I have our web app pulled open with a lot of notes because I spend a lot of my time QAing the app or just making sure that the app is of high quality. And then over here, I have a screen recording from my phone that I'm just going to be going through. So let's go ahead and open up Coconote on the iPhone for now. So the first thing you'll see is your home screen. Right now, you may not have a lot of notes. It could be very empty, or this would be your only note, is how to use Coconote. But eventually, this is going to get really full. And so in the future, we're going to be adding a way for you to add notes to folders or to better organize your notes in general. But for now, we just have a list. Your list is reverse chronological, which means the most recent notes are going to be at the top of your list. And something that I'll say a couple times here is we do try to make it pretty easy to contact us if you have any sort of problem or you just want to submit feedback. Right now, you can tap this button in the top right corner to send us a message. We read every single one of these messages, truly. And soon that may actually be behind the settings page. So just look at settings or otherwise to try to contact us. And then on the web app over here, I'll jump over. You can also send us a message here through our support tab. So back to the iOS app, I'm going to show you the first thing is how to create a note. So to create a note on iPhone, this is important, tap the new note button at the bottom. You have three choices. You can upload an audio, record audio, or use a YouTube video link. The first thing I'll show you is how to use a YouTube video link. So I'm going to tap the YouTube video. This is where I would paste it. We can always auto detect the language, and I recommend just leaving it as auto detect, especially if the video is in English. But if the video is in a non-English language, that is completely fine. Just go ahead and tell us which language it is for the best accuracy. And so here you can see me looking at the languages. The second thing I want to show you is how to upload audio. So you'll see this happen in two steps. Whenever I tap upload audio, this will come up, and then immediately I'll be asked to select a file. And I can select any one of these. I can do the same thing, auto detect the language and auto detect the note language that you want the outputs. And if you ever get confused about how to import things from your voice memos app from your iPhone, you're more than welcome to just tap this. It will show you step by step. On the web, which I'm going to be bouncing back and forth between, I didn't cover the YouTube, is very simple. Right now, it looks like this. It may look slightly different whenever you are seeing this video, but it's going to be generally the same. And then you can also upload audio in any way that you wish. You can drop your file, or you can click this to look at your computer or your Android device. And then the last thing I'll cover is recording. So the moment you tap record audio, you're live. You're now recording. I can tell that it's recording by this tag down here. Something that really helps the quality of your notes is if you tell us what topic you're recording. So this I've said, the default is Western economics, but here you can see I'm going to add a topic, and I'm going to say amino acids. I have no business learning about amino acids. To be honest with you, I'm far from a chemist or any sort of scientist. Alas, I'm going to say that I'm studying amino acids. That's going to help. Then I'm going to say pause down here, and I have three options. I can delete, which is just going to restart. I can continue recording, or I can press save. Your audio is going to be the best quality if you leave the app open while you record. I want to reemphasize this point because I want to make sure that it's clear. The audio will be the best quality if you leave the app open as you're recording. You certainly do not have to, but the way development for an iPhone is handled, the connection with the iPhone's microphone is going to be the best if the app is still open. So that's something that I just want to be sure to emphasize. So in this case, I'm going to save it. We ask you to keep Coconote open while you wait. Hopefully this doesn't take long. The longer you're recording, the longer it will take because our AI has to transcribe and go through a lot of steps in order to understand the entirety of your audio, and also to create notes, flashcards, quizzes, etc. So whenever you're done with that, you'll see that we're creating your note in the background. This is the same on iOS and web or Android. And so in the meantime, while that note's being created, I didn't actually record anything, so the quality of that note's not going to be good. But I did show a separate lecture on amino acids, and I'm going to go ahead and show you that note here. So this is actually a note that I created on YouTube. And so we show the YouTube video at the top. You're more than welcome to watch that video. And then you see the beautiful notes that are created. So we have chapter headings, subheadings, takeaways. At the bottom down here, you can give us feedback on how happy you are with the notes. You can view or edit the transcript or the notes yourself, and you can do that on web and mobile. And now I'll take you through the quiz. So I can go through the quiz material here, answer. I didn't answer any of these questions, but if I did, it would, tell me if I got it right or wrong. And then, of course, if anything is actually wrong or the AI has gotten something wrong, you can always click here and report an issue. And now I'll show you flashcards. So the flashcards that were generated from this YouTube video in this case are here. So I can always go back and review them at any time. And then I can translate any note. And so here I'm going to show you to translate something from English to German. You see, I translated to German. Again, you can do this on iPhone, iPad, web, or Android. And we asked you to keep Coconote open while we translate this from English to German in this case, but we support 100 languages, both to record and to create languages, or to create notes with. And so here you see the same notes, but they're now in German. Importantly, on any note, you can tap the share button and you can share the note link because all of your notes are available to anyone that has the link, or you can copy the text. This share button may look different in your app or on the web, but the core of it is going to be the same. I can share anything I want. And so I'm going to click this lecture on amino acids again. And then here I can see up here, I have a coconote.app/notes/ string. And if someone has this URL, they can access the same notes. And so if you want to share it with someone, share it with a classmate, study together, whatever you'd like, you're more than welcome to just share the URL. In the future, we'll make it more clear how you can share it with someone. And in the future, we'll have the ability to export your note to Google Docs or Notion or whatever editor you would like. That is basically it. We are always here for you. We're happy to talk with you if you would like to talk and give us feedback on how we can improve Coconote for you. Again, I'm the app creator, so we're very responsive to people. And whenever you have problems, we do our best to get to the bottom of it and actually solve it for you.